Ladies and gents, folks and folkettes, folkers, I've got a stack of vinyl. I know it's shocking. I know you didn't expect me to come up with just a stack of vinyl and just show it to you and not really play any and kind of make snarky remarks and then put my foot in my mouth about something that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's what we do here. Vinyl number 1. Kool and the Gang, Ladies Night. Oh, and Too Hot, Ladies Night. Those are huge hits. Right around 1979, early 1980. Giant songs. Yes. Make someone happy, Perry Como. This is my challenge to you. Why won't you make someone happy? If you're a fan of the old SCTV show, there is a scathing comedy bit about Perry Como called Perry Como is Still Alive, where he is lying on a couch, on a sofa, on stage, with a microphone, singing disco hits like I Will Survive. Rick Moranis as Perry Como, I believe. Maybe. Funny. Also, Perry Como is not still alive. That was 40 years ago. Christmas Greetings, Volume 4. People like Debbie Reynolds, Julie Andrews, the Johnny Man Singers, Andy Williams, Vicky Carr, Tony Bennett. Pee Wee Hunt's Dance Party. All society has a ball. If your name is Pee Wee, you have at least one ball. Sweet 17, the Ames Brothers, with Bill Finnegan and his orchestra. It used to be a tradition where we were safe to write and sing songs about underage chicks. She was only 16, sweet 16, sweet little 16, sweet 17. I'm only 17. Where did we go wrong, society? They're just songs. That's all they are. They're just dang songs. Jukebox Saturday Night. The Modernaires. Now, I'm trying to think. The Modernaires also did, and I've been looking for these, and I think I found them on the YouTube, where the Modernaires did an album of Tijuana brass covers, and they had lyrics to songs like Tijuana Taxi and Spanish Flea. They had those things. And they weren't good, but they weren't bad. Floyd Kramer Night Train. I believe I have 2 of these. As seen on TV, Floyd Kramer. The Mills Brothers, Golden Favorites, Vol. 2. Of course, 3 Mills Brothers at this time. Dad had passed away. There's no Opus 1 here. Lazy River. The Jones Boy. I'm not sure what that is. You're nobody till somebody loves you. Mills Brothers. More Pee Wee Hunt. Plays and sings Dixie. I don't think you can get away with that right now, singing Dixie. Apparently a racist song. Who knew? Remember How Great? Volume 2. An album of unforgettable hits, each one a, quote, million seller. I mean, it's a million seller, or it isn't, right? Joe Stafford, Jambalaya, The Chordettes, Mr. Sandman, Andy Williams' Hawaiian Wedding Song. Guy Mitchell, The Roving Kind. Tony Bennett, Because of You. Patti Page, Tennessee Waltz. That was a huge hit. No joking around. Oh, and Frankie Lane's Mule Train. Original soundtrack recording, Once Upon a Time in the West. With Claudia Cardinale, Henry Fonda, Jason Robards, and Charles Bronson. I assure you, none of them are on this album. Music composed and conducted by Ennio Morricone. Engelbert Humperdinck, live at the Riviera. That's the Riviera in Las Vegas, which no longer exists. A couple of years ago, they tore it. The city bought it and tore it down with hopes of building a visitors center there, and now it's a parking lot, and they're charging people to park there. So we know how these things work. Don't trust the city of Las Vegas. My opinion. Styx, The Grand Illusion. It was the age of the white afro. What's on here? I believe we got The Grand Illusion, Fooling Yourself. Superstars, Come Sail Away, Miss America, Man in the Wilderness, Castle Walls, the grand finale. This is a great album. There's a lot of good stuff on it. Don McLean, American Pie. Vincent, American Pie, Crossroads, Everybody Loves Me Baby, which is probably the best song on the album. It's a well-known, well-traveled album. You've all heard it. You all know it. You own it. You love it. You can't live without it. And I believe also, at the time of the release, the Thumb caused some controversy, so they did another release of it with just his face or something on the cover. I don't know exactly. Now you can get it with the Thumb. Thumbs up. Journey Departure. It's another one of those where you can't see the track. So let's see here. Any Way You Want It. Is the hit. Boston, Don't Look Back. It's a great album. We all know about this one. Aliens. Steve Miller Band, Fly Like an Eagle. In the Wintertime is on here, I believe. Fly Like an Eagle, of course. Other tracks I cannot read. Bad Company, Desolation Angels. Rock and Roll Fantasy. Which is weird because the Kinks had a song called Rock and Roll Fantasy around the same time. And I never could really figure out which one was which. I don't know. Anyway, it's an odd title. Very strange. I first heard the song, the Badfinger song, Rock and Roll Fantasy, on a Linda Carter special around 1980. Therein she did a trilogy of little vignettes where she sang songs. I believe one dressed as Bette Midler. She sang You Gotta Have Friends. And then there was another one that I can't remember. She might have been Elton John. I don't know. And then Kiss was on there. Or was it Kiss? Or was she dressed like Kiss? I don't know. Didn't pay that close attention. I do know that she was on there with Tom Jones. And they sang With You I'm Born Again, the Billy Preston and Sarita song. It really happened. I think that's the one. I think that's the only hit. Boston, original Boston. The white afro of the 70s, back. Linda Ronstadt, Art Like a Wheel. You're No Good. It Doesn't Matter Anymore. When Will I Be Loved? Willin'. And some good covers. Maybe the second time I have this again. Neil Diamond, Gold, recorded live at the Troubadour. The Roaring Twenties. And this is the Bunny Maddox and his old-time Charleston band. In the 60s, there was apparently a big 20s and 30s craze. Does that have something to do with the Untouchables? No. Riverboat 5. From Natchez to Mobile. This is a good looking album. It's on Mercury, hi-fi stereo. Okay, more Dick Contino. We got Dick. And his accordion, orchestra, and chorus conducted by David Carroll. And this is his Roman Holiday album. You can only imagine what a Dick with an accordion could do in Rome with a Mercury hi-fi audio. Neil Diamond, Hot August Night. This is a. I have this twice, and I know one of them is a fold-out gatefold, and this is a later pressing that's not a gatefold. It just has two records stuck in there. So I'm guessing this was an 80s re-release. That's the stamp. Now, you're going to say, you're right, and I'm going to say, I know. Who does she look like? Looks a lot like Katy Perry, don't it? But it's not Katy Perry, obviously. This was 1982. This is Louise Mandrell of the Mandrell Sisters. 1983 on RCA. So much like Katy Perry. She's a country girl. This Bed's Not Big Enough. Burning Out of Control. Save Me. Some of My Best Friends Are Old Songs. Fire in His Eyes. Some Winnie Solid Gold hits. This came in another album, so it doesn't have a cover on it. Righteous Brothers, You've Lost That Love and Feeling. Dionne Warwick, Walk On By. Miracle, Shop Around. Benny King, Stand By Me. Janis Joplin, Dream On Me. This is just schizophrenic. Brooklyn Bridge. The Worst That Could Happen. The Bee Gees, To Love Somebody. Odd selection of hits. Crystal Gale, Miss the Mississippi. It has Talking in Your Sleep. That was a big hit. It's Like We Never Said Goodbye. The People's Choice. So it is still on the shrink. It's got the hype sticker. Half the way is on here. That was a huge hit. Huge. Now this one, I have 2 copies of. I know, because one of them is still in the shrink, and I bought it for like $1.50 at Goodwill. and one is not in the shrink, and I bought it for like $1 online, right? So this is Captain and Tennille, Song of Joy. But the other one, of course, sealed, so no gatefold. Well, here we got the gatefold. And this record smells like cigarettes. Somebody smoking. Let's see what we get for the record itself. A&M. Now, early 80s, let me see if I'm ready to do this. Early 80s, there was some weird medley action going on the charts. I noticed that at the same time, there was a Beatles medley, which was nothing but a bunch of their older songs mixed together, and it became a huge top 40 hit. And this thing was even bigger. It was massive. This produced a #1 song. Stars on Long Play. Now they take the old songs and they put them to like a sort of pseudo disco beat, and bizarre is what it is. I had the Stars on 45 song, which was a #1 hit. I had it on 45, as you will. But things like No Reply, I'll Be Back, Drive My Car, Do You Want to Know a Secret? They also did a Beatles medley, but not the same as the other Beatles medley. These are sound-alikes. Good Day Sunshine, My Sweet Lord, Here Comes the Sun, Taxman, A Hard Day's Night. They got Boogie Nights, Funky Town, Video Kill the Radio Star. All on here. Weird. And okay. That was an anomaly, right? It was a strange thing. That can never happen again. Until the next year, when it happened again. Let's see, Papa Was Rolling Stone, Dance to the Music, Sugar Baby Love, Kung Fu Fighting, All Right Now, Fire, Money, 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 Knowing Me, Knowing You. There's an ABBA medley on here. That's blasphemy. Stars on Long Play 2. I don't think there was ever Stars on Long Play 3. This was $1.99 at the Goodwill, just like the other one. Bought in the same haul. Now this thing here, As Seen on TV. I guess As Seen on Television. That's right. It's just, man. If you take some drugs, take some X, as we called it in the 80s, you could dance all night to this. At night at Studio 54. Just literally every major disco hit of the era that you could get from Casablanca Records. Who had most of the major hits? Okay. I'm guessing this was advertised on TV. It's got a 1979 copyright. Let's see. Chic, La Freak, Michael Zager Band, Let's All Chant, Village People YMCA, GQ, Disco Nights, Cher, Take Me Home, Alicia Bridges, I Love the Nightlife, Love and Kisses, I Found Love, Donna Summer, Last Dance, Cheryl Lynn, Got to Be Real. And then some other songs. Dan Hartman's Instant Replay, Peaches and Herb, Shake Your Groove Thing. That's crazy, right? That's some kind of disco $2 bargain. Wow. Me, I like rock. I like soul. I like pop, but I never liked disco. That was just not my thing. Or was it? But that's the half stack. I put up another. I'm putting up another video, which is a vinyl community thing where I answer some questions, and I don't know what I did. I got this, but yeah, I got this.